Okay, so welcome back to some more Star Ocean Divine, the Divine Force. So we're gonna pick up where we left off at. Right now I'm about to get into the boss fight because I did fight it a couple times, but I was under leveled. So I wanted to actually go back, go grind a little bit, then come back to this boss fight and all that. I would recommend you being at least by level 11, level 13 at best, and make sure you upgrade some of your skill points and use some of your SP points in order to just get some new skills unlocked so that you can fight this boss. It's not that hard. It's just that this boss in particular, the first boss, we'll say this is the first fairy boss,
I'd say ask
is a
thing,
bit.
looks like it ain't in the mood.
It hits pretty heavy if you don't have your defensive up there. So right here is the boss, a little mother earth, mother worm. Okay, that's pretty simplistic and everything, so you don't have to really worry about that. So fighting this boss, all you have to do is just make sure that you have a lot of AP. So the enemies leading up to this, make sure that you do a bunch of blind sides. Get your AP log up so that you can get more through the Duma. And then just make sure that you have a lot of health. Make sure that you actually dodge in time. Other than that, just overall, yeah, like that, time dodge. Just make sure that you overall just attacking, landing a bunch of light strikes and then into heavies. I'm gonna let this boss fight play out and then I'll be back with some more commentary.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Doing all right there, princess?
Insufficient vision. Unable to perform blindside.
Doing all right there, princess?
Unable to continue combat.
Don't let me down.
Warning. Vision impaired. Unable to perform blindside. Insufficient output. Energy levels low. Low.
Stronger.
Were that monstrosity their mother, these eggs would spell the town's doom upon hatching.
Should probably get rid of them ASAP. Might want to tell the townspeople too afterwards. Huh?
Dr. Eason!
Oh, there you are, buddy. Good thing we got to you before the hatchlings could.
I haven't been this tired in forever. You gotta take better care of yourselves, people.
Rest assured, they appreciate your efforts.
And we can appreciate that the doctor's wounds were not serious.
Only because you were there to help him. I'll make sure he hears about your great deed when he wakes up. Wait. I just realized something. I still don't even know any of your names.
Not like we really had time for introductions anyway. My name's Raymond, but you can call me Ray. Everyone else does.
I am Albert.
And I am Leticia.
So we have Raymond, or Ray, then there's Albert, and last but not least, Leticia. Okay, I think I got it. As soon as he wakes up, I'll send a missive to the inn where you're staying. Again, I can't thank you enough for saving his life.
We shall be waiting with bated breath.
Come on, girl. We saved a ton of lives today. They'll probably erect a statue of us in the middle of town or something. So cheer up, okay?
Okay.
Pardon me, but I have a message for you from someone named Nina. It says that Dr. Eason has regained consciousness and you may visit whenever.
That is wonderful news. Thank you for telling us.
Well, now that he's awake, let's go see the guy.
Trust this to me.
Let's get over to Doc Eason's on the double.
Yes.
The infirmary should be located on the west side, if I recall correctly.
Pardon us.
Good morning, everyone. The doctor's been waiting for you. Please, go on in.
I cannot say I expected you to save me. Nonetheless, I'm glad you're in good health, Leticia.
I too am glad to see you well, Marcus.
Huh? Wait a second. Do you two know each other?
And that makes you...
Albert Bergholm. It's been quite some time, Marquis.
That it has. I barely recognized you. And you, good sir, must be Raymond. I cannot thank you enough for saving the people of our fair town.
Think nothing of it. Seeing you in good spirits is thanks enough.
And so, Lady Leticia, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come in search of Midas Felgreed and thought you might know his whereabouts.
What business do you have with him, if I may ask?
I wish him to accompany me to the capital. A threat looms over the kingdom, and without his assistance, we shall succumb to it.
My lady, I assume you are privy to the true cause of his resignation?
I believe the royal family and its advisors took umbrage with his methods.
Then you understand why I cannot in good conscience reveal his whereabouts. Nothing can change that.
Nothing at all. Are you certain?
Perhaps if your motivation differed, so would my answer.
Marcus.
I ask, you take your leave. And if you would be so kind, refrain from calling upon me henceforth.
What the hell happened between you three? Had to be something, the way he was acting.
Wait, don't go! I need to ask you something!
Nina?
So, Leticia, you're not just some page from the capital, are you? I don't think I've ever heard the doctor speak so deferentially to anyone in my life. The two of you also seem to know each other. Do you know Uncle Midas too?
Uncle Midas?
At the very least, you have to know that Dr. Eason was one of Osarius's 3 wise men, just like Uncle Midas.
So the doc's like, famous or something?
And suppose I do.
Then you might be interested in this. My full name is Nina DeForge.
DeForge? Would you happen to mean the same DeForge as...
I do. My father, who served alongside Midas and Dr. Eason as one of the 3 wise men, is none other than... Filberto DeForge. So, what do you say? Can someone like little ol' me join you? Please, make yourselves at home.
She's researching Helgar's disease? If I may, where is Maester DeForge?
He passed away 7 years ago.
He did?
Yes, and ever since, Dr. Eason has been my guardian and my teacher. He taught me all I know about iatromancy.
So you didn't learn anything from your dad?
He did leave me a lot of documents, but no, he never taught me anything himself. And to be fair, I never even thought to ask. I had zero idea how important he or the doctor was before he died.
What the devil are you doing here?
An accomplished semiomancer has died, and I wish to pay my respects.
The deceased does not wish you to, so please take your leave.
Yes, I suppose you are right. He wouldn't want to see my face. Huh? You must be Filberto's daughter. I can see both him and Amalia in you. You have the face of a semiomancer.
Perhaps she does, but Filberto did not wish for her to walk the same path. Hence, I raise her as my own.
If Filberto is watching us from beyond, I'm sure your words have put any fears he had to rest. I will leave you to grieve. Leticia, Albert, let us away.
I knew I heard the name Leticia before.
Nina.
Let me be honest with you, Your Highness. There's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I know it's presumptuous to ask, but if you promise to help me achieve it, then I promise to help you in return. I'll try and persuade the doc to tell you where Midas is.
You will?
Of course. I mean, it's not like you did anything wrong. Your family may have been at odds with him, but you've saved both him and this town. You're obviously a good person.
Hey, I remember the doctor saying something about if our motivation was different, his answer would be too. So maybe we could work with that?
I think that ship has sailed.
Either way, now doesn't seem like the best time. No matter what we say, he's not going to listen to us. Ah! Ray, you mind coming with me to the infirmary? Alone?
To do what, though?
Just the usual work is all. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Dr. Eason! Dr. Eason! Just letting you know that I'm going to Rythel to buy tinctures and stuff.
By yourself at this hour? I think not.
Oh, I'm not going by myself. I'll have 3 capable bodyguards with me at all times, right?
Right. 3, yeah.
Excuse...
Right. Guess we'll be going now.
Oh, no, you won't!
Nice one. All right, that should buy us some time. We'd better get to the other two before the doctor thinks to look for them. Hey, you might want to think about getting out of here, and soon. The dog's on his way as we speak.
Pardon? Have we a destination?
Place called Rythel, apparently. Going there to get meds.
To get medicine?
Whatever, who cares? Let's just go. Unless you want to face the doctor's wrath, then be my guest. Don't worry, Dad. I got this. You'll see. All right, now all that's left is to make it out of this place without getting caught.
Mark is off.
Why, dear? So, Ray, do you serve
So
the
we learned that
royal
Nina's
family
dad is
just
I
a
don't know
humble
how to pronounce
transporter.
that word,
I was carrying
high-ranking
some cargo for a
doctor.
client when I was
So that
attacked
means
by
that she's basically a
By the way,
medical
where
practitioner
exactly is
herself,
this
and she's
rifle
being raised
place
by
anyway?
her dad's
It
best
lies to
friend
the
and
northeast.
sorts. So Nina, as you see right there, is pretty much going to be the team's healer. I'm definitely going to try to keep her around as much as possible for healing purposes. So with Nina being added to the team almost after pretty much that boss fight, I definitely won't be using her in combat that much. I mean, she does have a couple combat skills and everything, but it's nothing too serious. Mostly, as it explained in that little dialogue there, she is a supporting character. Nothing to be like, go out there and just boom boom everything. Raymond and Leticia and Albert is pretty much the all-rounders, especially Raymond. We seem to be the all-rounder. Leticia in her story half is definitely the all-rounder, but now really the all-rounding part to be Raymond. So, like I said, this game really feels like Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. It has that vibe to it. Yes, it's made by Square Enix, and I'm not sure if that was their intention to actually have the Divine Force be somewhat reminiscent to FF12, but it gives off that vibe. Let me know what you guys think. But I am enjoying this game. It will definitely be a full series. It's going to be an on and off again series, but a full series nonetheless. I will manage to get through this game, whether it's 5 years, 10 years down the line. You guys will see me play and finish this game on both parties. That means I'm gonna start a new game with Leticia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. Leticia's side. Right now I'm just playing Raymond's side. When I'm done with his story half, then I'm gonna switch over to Leticia's story and then do a full playthrough of that. So we are heading to the next area. I'm just fighting all of these enemies just for commentary and just for XP points, so I can grind and level up. There was a boss that hopefully I included in the previous gameplay, the Mudman or something like that. I will go back eventually to that part and go defeat him. I think I am strong enough to fight him now and take him out. So maybe that will be an off-screen fight right there. You know how we like to do off-screen fights and basically just tear into our opponents easily. So sorry about that cough, but just needed to get out of the way. Yeah, so pretty much we're gonna get to the next area, do what we have to do there, and then most likely wrap up the gameplay. So enjoy the rest of the gameplay right here. As usual, down the left hand corner is all the socials. Like, comment, subscribe. I answer any and all comments, whether they're good, bad, toxic. I'm not really going to you took the time to actually express yourself through a comment, and I'm appreciative of that. I won't respond negatively unless you give me a reason to respond negatively. But other than that, I take criticism. I don't take it to heart. I take criticism pretty much as like you telling me, if for example, if you were to say, hey, this game sucks. Okay, there's other games that another content creator that you can watch play a different game. Or if you were to say, hey, you're playing this game. I'm not the one playing it, but I am, but I'll play the way how I like it. Also, if you were to say something like, bring back this game. That's a negative and a positive at the same time. And so I'll just have to bring it back just because you asked. But overall, I don't really take anything hard. I'm not that type of content creator. I'll just play anything at any point in time and think that is good for me. It might not be good for you, but at the same time, it most likely be good for me because obviously I took the time to play it. Yeah. Well, so looks like we're almost at the next area. So yeah, I'll leave you guys for now. You guys will hear from me next time in a different gameplay, or maybe just voiceover. See y'all later. Bye bye.
See that? Not with my promise left unfulfilled. This ocean breeze feels great. Looks like our path splits 2 ways here. We will arrive in Lyco regardless of which we choose. However, the route adjacent to the ocean is clear. With Mr. Marcus waiting on us, we have not the time for sightseeing. You're right. Let's handle our business quickly. Get back as soon as we can.
Destroy. Threat neutralized.
I cannot die!
Welcome to Rytho.
That was one hell of a trek. All right, let's do what Nina came here to do. So it's a port.
Ray,
I ain't gonna break our promise or anything. I was just thinking. Might be a ship bound for where Chloe touched down, you know?
I see. We should make for the pier. If any ferries have successfully made the crossing, they shall be there.
How about you, Nina? You cool with going to the port?
Of course, I needed to go there anyway, so no complaints here. Please make their way in.
Looks like they got a big sale on shrimp today. That's about to make a big old gumbo.
Place always this dead?
Shouldn't be. To my knowledge, it's always bustling. Maybe this warrants an investigation?
Why are the ferries to Kato still out of commission? I can't run a business like this.
You trying to hightail it to the capital too, huh? Well, I've got bad news for you. The Vale Empire's got it locked down with their warships, and they're not withdrawing them anytime soon.
You are kidding me!
If I were, prices wouldn't be through the roof. Can barely put food on the table myself. Maybe those rumors about a war brewing weren't so far-fetched after all. Just forget Kato and the capital even exist. You'll sleep better at night.
Guess the laws of supply and demand apply no matter what planet you're on. Distro goes down and prices go up. Speaking of which, we came here to buy stuff, right? Are we even gonna be able to do that?
Not actually sure. I didn't think shipping routes would be closed when we left, so we might be in trouble. Mind if I hit the infirmary now? It's right around here, and I don't want to risk missing out.
Oh, you cannot be serious! There aren't any ships running? What's the holdup? When are they gonna set sail again?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Regular service has been temporarily suspended due to the appearance of the Imperial warships.
What? Temporarily suspended? Isn't there anything you can do?
I can't do much if the ships don't set sail.
Ooh! I got the best idea. You need to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Huh? What?
You gotta bust in there and knock some sense into somebody. The Emperor, whoever. Then the Emperor will stop sending out its warships and you guys can resume service, right?
That's a good one.
Do I look like I'm joking? Because I'm not. At all.
Please, I told you, regular service is suspended!
Ugh, he was useless anyway. But what am I supposed to do if their stupid ships are too chicken to set sail? You're gonna have to think of something, old Welch.
A most eccentric young woman, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, you can say that again. Hey, looks like she might have dropped something.
Oh, a ring. I believe this symbol represents the Vineyards, a well-known merchant family in Delric.
Delric Village, huh? Well, since we found it, I guess we ought to return it. Talk about a rabble-rouser, eh? Guess we ought to try and hand this back whenever we're in Delric, though.
The building on the other side of the plaza is the hospital.
Suffocate if I see.
Anyone home?
Good afternoon. Is Dr. Vanel here?
If it isn't little Nina. I heard those monsters were quite the handful.
Wait, you did? How?
When goods aren't coming in, your ears tend to perk up at news that might affect your bottom line.
So then your stock is low, huh?
I've got enough for the time being. Hold on a moment. I'll get you the usual.
I don't want to be rude, but if all we're doing is picking up some drugs, remind me why you wanted us to tag along?
Sorry, that's not the real reason. There's something I want Leticia to see.
Sorry for the wait. Why the long face, Nina?
If it's not too much trouble, can we see the patient?
His illness is quite advanced. Just don't get too close.
I'll make sure not to. If it's all right, I'd like to show you all something.
Is he afflicted with...
Yes, Helgar's disease. It's claimed the lives of 20 people already, and shows no signs of slowing down.
That many?
Leticia, if you don't mind, could I come with you to the capital? I need to visit the Semiomancy Consortium.
What exactly is that?
The main institution where semiomantic research is conducted. It has the best facilities in the kingdom.
That goal I was talking about, it's to cure Helgars. And to do that, I'll need to learn a lot more about iatromancy. Please, I just want to rid the world of the disease that killed my father.
The rub is, would Maester Marcus approve of that?
If he doesn't, I'll never learn enough about it, and more people will die. I can't let this disease spread any further than it already has. Dr. Eason and I can only do so much by ourselves.
I understand your concern, but that's not why we're here. We're here to convince the doctor to disclose Maester Felgreid's whereabouts. I personally have no issue with escorting you to the consortium. However, were that to irreparably sour your relationship with Dr. Eason, it would defeat the whole purpose of this endeavor.
I don't know. Call it a gut feeling, but I seriously doubt Marcus is that stubborn of a person.
Do you?
Anywho, let's head to Delric. Taking detours isn't gonna earn us any favors with him.
Fair enough. It's not as if we gain anything by staying in Rifle.
Albert!
Pardon the indiscretion, but no need to worry. I can stand by my...
Yikes, he's burning up. This is bad. Dr. Vanel, we need you to look at someone right away. Please!
How is he?
Well enough to be discharged tomorrow morning. A little fatigued is all, apparently.
Good to hear.
The doctor also suggested we have Maester Eason look at him once we return to Delric.
Weird. Guess Nina was right about Albert looking sick then.
Indeed. This ordeal has taken its toll on me as well. Let us return to our lodgings.